These guys are And then you get the legion of plain idiots. Jazz Jackrabbit, Holiday Hare, 1995. There I was, scraping the bottom of the barrel for Christmas content, and I completely forgot that both Jazz 1 and 2 have holiday Christmas-themed expansions. So here we are, and this is mostly just an excuse for me to jam out to this absolutely amazing soundtrack. Although the Christmas expansion has a number of interpretations of, like, you know, festive tunes, it's still got that Jazz Jackrabbit flavor. And if you aren't familiar with this game, this is a mascot platformer slash shooter from the early 90s, developed by Epic Games of Fortnite fame. Crazy to think that they made this game like 30 years ago, man. Now they're just printing money with V-Bucks, basically. But anyway, this is Jazz Jackrabbit. This was one of my favorite games as a child. I can't say it's held up too well, and you'll see why. But I can tell you that not only Jazz 1, but Jazz 2, some of the best soundtracks ever made for any video game ever. Just riffs, hooks, grooves for days, man. Holiday Hare, 'tis the season. Right, this is a bop, man. It is odd playing games that only use a keyboard, just like the good old days, man. You get so used to keyboard and mouse, and you go back to something like this, and it's like, it's just, yeah, takes me back, man, takes me back. This is the GOG version. If you didn't know, this game is available on GOG and works pretty well on Windows 10. Oh man, what a bop this is. Such a like jazz spin on a classic, you know, Christmas tune. Okay, so the inherent problem with Jazz 1, and the reason why I think Jazz 2 is the superior game in every way, is the camera is so zoomed in. As you can see, Jazz goes fast like Sonic, right? But the problem is you're just going to run into enemies constantly if you go too quick. So you can't really go very fast in this game. The design philosophy, it just doesn't gel well with the way the camera works. Like you have the option to go faster, but really you shouldn't. Although you can get spammy, sure. If you just fire infinitely, then maybe you'll do okay. But it's honestly, I feel like you have to go rather slow in this game, which is kind of counterproductive, considering Jazz can move so quickly. Yum! Let's go. We have a number of weapons that we can select from. We have the basic blaster, which never runs out, but then you get like more unique weapons like the toaster. But either way, point and shoot and things will die. It doesn't really get much more developed than that, and there's not much in the way of strategy to combat. Just don't run too quick or you will run into enemies. And they actually fixed this with Jazz 2, which the camera is far more zoomed out. Like ridiculously so. Maybe more than you'd expect. But it is an improvement overall, and it's got 2-player co-op, which is incredible. And let's say if this video gets 10 likes, then we will do a follow-up video on the Christmas levels from Jazz 2 also. I think that's achievable. I loved this as a kid, but obviously as a kid you don't really have a sense of like... You don't really understand why you like things you like. You don't really have much of a critical brain, so... As a child, I really loved this. Playing this now, I find it a little bit hard just because of how zoomed in it is, and the level design is just kind of a bit of a clusterfuck, I guess. It's just... There's not much to it, and again, like, you can move really fast, but whether you should, probably not. It also has some, like, pseudo 3D levels, I believe, kind of like the Sonic special stages, which is cool. This is very much Sonic with guns. I never really liked Sonic as a kid, though. I dabbled. Didn't love it. Much preferred this game, but this was of an era where I would just play, like, a couple levels of a game, and, you know, that would do me. Level complete. Get ready. Oh, a gingerbread man. Let's go, man. Haven't had to mash the spacebar this hard in a very, very long time. Probably decades. Hopefully it doesn't disintegrate before my very hands. So you see what I mean, man? Look, let's just go full sprint ahead and see how it ends up. Yeah, see, you can't really. You can't. Even when you're spamming. So it's a shame, and it kind of plagues the entire game. But I still think this is a good game. And it's worth it for the music alone, trust me. Like, this little, you know, Christmas jazz remix doesn't really do justice to how good this soundtrack actually is. I love this little hook here, though, man. So tasty. Just makes me want to, like, fist pump or something, dude. If you've ever heard Tube Electric, you know how good this soundtrack is. And, I'm dead. Yeah, I just, you know, you get a number of weapons to play around with, but they... do they make a meaningful difference? Not really, man. Not really. And yeah, you're just constantly running into shit all the time, and it's a bit of a shame. I'm not sure I owned this expansion as a kid, though. This might be the first time I've played it. I don't know. I do love this game, though. But I can admit that it hasn't aged particularly gracefully, but like the sprite work's still awesome. It's got a nice atmosphere, and like I said, the soundtrack is just absolutely next level amazing. Ow! I think 4 hits and you die. What is that? The sack that I'm picking up. I don't know. Whatever. I'm picking up all sorts of shit. Oh, is it just points? Great, points. Those were the days, right? Collect points to get lives so you don't game over. I think this is fairly forgiving, though. Although we do have lives, which is unfortunate. Come on, come on, come on. Actually getting some speed. Remember the days where every developer had to have some kind of mascot platformer? This was one of the better ones, definitely. Never came to console though, which is a shame, but we did it. What is this? Oh, it's Lego. Wow. You're allowed to do that? Just nondescript toy blocks that connect to one another. The Bop Man. This game really can turn Christmas songs that are like overplayed and awful into absolute bangers. I'm playing like crap. Where's Santa though? Is there a boss fight? There better be. Lego Man in a plane. Come off of it. Epic. Oh. Oh. The bass line though. I best make sure I mix the levels right for this video, because you got to hear those bops, dude. I did a number of Jackrabbit metal covers back in the day, if you're curious, if you're not familiar with those. I did Tube Electric, although the production is rough, which is a shame. It was one of the early ones I did. And then I did Jazz Castle and Medieval Jam from Jazz Jackrabbit 2. And I will link those here. So check this out. And seriously, I could have covered that entire soundtrack, man. Jazz 2 and Jazz 1 just... oh, riffs for days. People say Undertale has a great soundtrack, and it does, but my god, Jazz 2. It's just underrated, man. Yum, I needed that. Yeah, it's as a game, though, I'd much rather play the sequel, but we'll get there. You know what you gotta do, what the fuck? 10 likes, dude. It's seriously just a never-ending streak of shit appearing out of nowhere. How do I go down there? I want that carrot, though. Very annoying. Brilliant. I just can't react quick enough. Can't see shit. Oh, I need that other carrot because I will die. Oh, the baseline has returned. What the fuck? I have to move with it? I have a parrot. Where'd he come from? Oh. Can't remember who did the soundtrack to this game. Robert Allen? It's not Alexander Brandon, though. He did Jazz 2. He is a dude. He retweeted me once. He has heard my cover of Jazz Castle, and he liked it, and that was dope, dude. I think that's one of the first and only times a composer actually listened to one of my renditions, which was dope, obviously. That's super cool when that happens. Edmund Macmillan is another one. Binding of Isaac, he retweeted me once. And Ridiculon have actually had... I've had a number of exchanges with Ridiculon, who did the Binding of Isaac Rebirth soundtrack. I think they're putting together a fan album, so naturally... Fuck off, Lego Men. I naturally tried to get in on that, and I sent them all 3 of the Isaac covers I did, and they were like... super nice about them, man. That was really, really awesome. And because I'm a cheeky motherfucker, I was like, yo, you want some guest solos? Hit me up, dude. I would love that, man. I would love to do a guest solo for something that's in a video game. I don't think I have the skill set to actually do full-on compositions for video games, but to be a part of it, it's definitely a sort of aspiration of mine, as is doing some voice acting eventually. That's also another aspiration of mine. That kind of developed over the course of doing YouTube for a year. I feel more comfortable with my voice than ever before, and I really would like to do some voice act. Holy fuck, this is rough, dude. Yeah, basically, it's a pipe dream, but I think that, you know, over time, an indie dev might hit me up and might give me a chance to do some voice acting. I'm not expecting to be paid for it, but I really want to try that and just see how I do. Everything I've ever done in life, I've done just by kind of throwing myself into the deep end and just, you know, shit just happens. We did it. Get ready. So I think there's only 4 levels, but this is like one chapter of a game of like 8 chapters, right? And this was an expansion. I'm surprised it's not slapped with, you know, actual Lego. That's annoying. Lego branding, you know, because you remember Cool Spot, stuff like that. This was also a time where they would just shove branding into games. Like, who can believe that 7-Up created their own mascot and made a number of games, and they were actually half decent? Spot Goes to Hollywood. Dope game, dude. I would love to do a video on that. I just need to find a reason to... Oh, this is frustrating. What a difficulty spike. My cat's going crazy. Dude, one more... Ah, it's like... What are they even doing? It's the moment they appear. I just can't react quick enough, and that is the inherent problem with Jazz. Fucking hell. Carrots. I hate games. I don't hate this game, but I hate games where you can accidentally pick up healing items when you're at full health. I've always fucking hated that. There's this invincibility. I'm sure this game has cheats if I get tired of all the bullshit. We'll do this legit though, man. Fuck's sake, that's annoying. Come on, come on. You guys feeling festive yet? Oh! Did it again. All I want for Christmas is to not run into that fucking platform and... God. Yeah, this game's odd, man. It's like, here, you have all the tools to go really fast, but you shouldn't ever do it, because it's fucking... My God, that's ridiculous. It's fucking hard. Fuck. Right, one more attempt and then we give up. I don't want this video to be too long. And basically, we've heard the bops and the jams, and I had a good opportunity to talk about one of the best OSTs in all of video games. And hopefully today I can introduce someone to this amazing soundtrack. Where the fuck am I? How did it... Oh, an extra life. I'm 1-up. I'm gonna need that, I guess. That's rough. My God. It's a bit disorienting as well, man. This is not the weapon. Oh, they've gone overboard with the shooting Lego men. Seriously. That's fucked. They're just shooting the wall. Oh my God. Right, as we have one more life. I didn't say I was ever any good at this game, by the way. I have to make that clear, so... I may very well be absolutely atrocious at Jackrabbit, but... Like I say, that this game is just counterintuitive to itself. It wants you to go fast, but you shouldn't. But I don't know, man. What the fuck did I do? They just disappeared. Yeah, okay, I guess it does require some strategy. You're super slippery as well. Oh my God, dude. Hold on, let's get the, Yeah, let's get this. Let's not forget this. There's so much hidden shit everywhere. But yeah, 10 likes will do Jazz 2, man. And I should have, more of an opportunity of actually, getting somewhere with that. Is there a boss fight, though? I kind of want to find out. I might have to persist or turn God mode on just so I can fucking speed through it. Game over. Yes? No? Which is it? What's highlighted? Thanks, turtles. Be such a shame. This is 2-2. There's got to be a boss. Right, we'll try one more time. I just need to stop playing like a jackass. We do actually have to use our brains here, it would seem. Fucking Lego men. Or not Lego men. They're Lego men though, man. This is fucking Lego. Look at it. How you get... What? Get down there. Good God, okay. Well, like... What the fuck? How do you... There's an army of them! Okay, maybe I can't actually do this. I've just... Oh! So fed up that I'm 1 hit away from death. I don't think there's a boss. I did check the wiki. These guys are fucked. And then you get the legion of fucking plane idiots. Oh, it's fucked. That's so hard. Oh. Yeah, I can't do this, guys. Cannot. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please let me know. I hope you all have a wonderful festive season. Be sure to check out the COVID Christmas 2020 playlist to get up to date with all the Christmas videos. There's a number of Christmas videos to come still. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in Jazz 2. 10 likes. That's very achievable on this channel. So let's get it done, guys. Merry Christmas. And goodbye. Bang your heads. Bye-bye.